Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
News today, liquor outlets across New South Wales have been ordered to stop selling a series of lolly or dessert-named alcoholic drinks such as Fairy Floss and Bubblegum amid concerns they could be found appealing to minors. Duh.
Oh, so it's an alcoholic drink called Fairy Floss.
Yeah. So
and Bubblegum.
The affected brands, these are brands that have been rebranded and discontinued. Hard Solo.
Actually, interesting with Hard Solo. I hadn't heard of Hard Solo. This is like lemon
It's
Solo,
nice, but it just
with
tastes
added
like
alcohol.
Solo. It tastes
Well, for
like
Jack's
Solo.
21st, when we had it at a pub, I was really pleased that the people who were running the party for us there said, how about we don't have that on tap?
Yeah.
Because people will just, A, it's expensive, B, people will just get hammered really early on because you can barely taste the alcohol, but it'll just knock them out. And I said, okay, take it off.
So that's now called, still exists, but it's called hard rated now. There's lemonade popsicle. These are all appealing to the kids to get them drinking.
Yeah.
They've changed the name of that to Lemon Splash. What about
Lemon Splash, that still doesn't sound alcoholic.
what about Fruit Tangle? Like in the Fruit Tingle? No,
They
it's
need
just
to make them sound older, like mead.
And this is my thing.
So you know that you're drinking some heavy alcohol.
When I was a
Carver.
kid, I nicked a long neck of my dad's beer, and it was dreadful. It was the worst thing I'd ever tasted. But
How
you
old
drank,
were you?
13 or something like that. But I drank it, and I thought that's dreadful. I'm not gonna continue drinking.
Who
that.
would drink that,
Who
you'd
would
think?
drink that? And then it's like smoking. I had my first cigarette at about the same age. And I'm going, this is who smokes this? This is dreadful. Absolutely.
But you
dreadful.
picked it up again.
Yeah, then I became a smoker, but I've given it up. But my point is, the kids these days, they got it too easy. They get these nice drinks. They don't have to drink horrible beer. They don't have to smoke horrible cigarettes. Even the vapes are all bubblegum and fruity flavoured. You know,
We're making it too easy for them. you think?
pornography's easy now. You don't have to go to the newsagent and try and nick it into the newspaper and walk out the shop with it. You know, it's too easy for the kids these days. Back in my day, you had to make your own poison because the beer was terrible. So what I do is,
What do you mean make your own poison? It's not like you had a potato still in the
you
backyard.
make your own drink. So I'd make a rocket fuel. You get vodka or something, and you'd mix it with Fanta. You have a vodka and Fanta.
Yuck. What was that like?
Call it a vodka.
There's probably, or a Vanta, there's probably a drink now that is exactly that.
Well, that's what you drink. Yeah, that's what you drink. You drink
Because it would just taste like Fanta.
Didn't you make up you drink wine and you
I
mix
guess-
it with something?
Maybe. I never really drank much when I was younger. Blackberry nip, I think, was the closest we came. And once I had some at a party and I was shocked because they hadn't mixed it with lemonade. Everyone's first spew is this purple spew in a bush. Spew in a bush is now what you can buy as an actual drink.
What about Brandivino?
Brandivino, what was that? Was it like cheap brandy?
I think it's brandy and vino.
Right.
As made famous
Sounds
in Cold
quite nice
Chisel's
now.
Breakfast at Sweethearts. I don't know if they
I
have.
remember the first time at a party, one of the boys was drinking whiskey, and I had a sip of it, and it smelt to me like squashed ants. I thought, who would ever drink that?
What about Southern
still don't.
Comfort? Remember Southern
What
Comfort?
was that?
I don't know what it is, but it's dreadful. I don't know.
Yeah. But see, Southern Comfort maybe...
People that drink Southern Comfort, they're a little bit loose, I've always found. They're always like roadies or, hey, man, let's get some Southern Comfort. Yeah. And you go, okay, mate.
It's old school, isn't it?
Yeah, I got no time for Southern Comfort. That's dreadful.
Says the man who drinks long necks.
I love a long
Old
neck.
school. That's
I love,
very
you know
old
what
school.
You know what I go into one of these so-called inner city pubs now. I say, just give me a beer that tastes like beer. I don't want fruit in it. I just want a beer. That's all I want. Oh no,
And what do they say?
We've got this XPA thing and it's made from passion fruit. And I go, mate, just give me a beer.
You sound like a horror. You go in your singlet, you got your smoke, and you say, give me
Give me a
old-fashioned beer.